I just teleported in from Japan. Here's the deal. If you thought my food fantasy video was weird, this one is going to seem like a fever dream. So if I was a rich and famous YouTuber, I'd be hopping on my private plane and jetting off to any number of far-flung locales to take in no end of exotic experiences. But being neither rich nor famous or barely a YouTuber, I'm going to rely on my not real, imaginary sponsor, Google, to take me there. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We thank you for traveling with Google Teleporter. We'll have you to your destination in a nanosecond. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just arrived in our destination. Thank you for traveling with Google Teleporter, and we hope you enjoy your stay. If you didn't know, and I didn't, Google Earth has a really cool feature. It's a I'm feeling lucky function. When I clicked it, this is where it plunked me, halfway around the world in the city of Toyonaka, in the Osaka prefecture of Japan, smack dab in the middle of a museum. Hey kids, forget Tokyo Disneyland. We're going to the Japanese Open Air Museum of Old Farmhouses. So it appears the Museum of Old Farmhouses is just that, an outdoor park featuring 12 farmhouses from various Japanese eras and places. The museum is located in, and forgive my pronunciations throughout this video, Hattori Ryokochi, a park about a third the size of Central Park that contains, among other things, forests, pools, a music hall, and some 2,500 cherry trees planted across the park. The cost to enter the Old Farmhouse Museum is just over $5 US. But because Google dumped me in the middle of it, I got in for free. Yay me! Okay, let's take a look at these 12 farmhouses. 1, 2, 3, 12. No disrespect meant towards the museum, but we all know what I really came for. All that looking really built up an appetite, so let's eat. From what I see, there doesn't seem to be a lot of food options in this park. Maybe because in Japan it's considered rude to eat while walking in public, probably private as well. I did see some vending machines, which because it's Japan, probably offer everything you can think of and more, like one that dispenses hats for cats, shaped like a pineapple. There does appear to be a barbecue rental place, where, from what I gathered, you either bring your own food and cook it, or buy some from them and cook that too. Let's check out the menu. This one is the original barbecue set and comes with, if I'm reading this correctly, each category includes an array of raw food and then, depending on what kind of drink option you choose, determines the price. So if I want to get really crazy, I'd order the food with the all-you-can-drink alcohol, 5,700 yen, or about $40 US. Or if I just want to go with one drink, it'll cost me about $26 US. This original barbecue set comes with, and this photo shows enough for 2 people, pork steak, bite grilled chicken. I think they mean bite-sized chicken and not chicken someone has already bitten into. Beef ribs, pork shoulder loin, arabika wiener, which is a smoked Japanese coarse pork sausage in sheep casings. The casing gives it a distinct snap when bitten into. Tough and snappy sheep intestines. Sounds intestinally delicious. 2 kinds of vegetables, grilled rice balls, and original barbecue sauce. Okay, that sounds good. I might have that. Let's check out some of the reviews. So overall, it gets a 3.8 stars with some 1-star ratings, but for some reason, Google will only let me see reviews that are 4 or 5 star. So here's what people are saying. Let's look at a 5-star review. I rented a place, a net, a griddle, food tongs, and a parasol. But it was great. 3 kilograms of charcoal per stove is enough. Tongs for the stove are on the table. Since we were all beginners, the person in charge taught us how to make charcoal, which was very helpful. I would like to go there again. Thank you very much. Based on this reviewer's photos, it looks like they had fun, although it's hard to tell as they don't have faces or heads. What, did they think some goofball a half a world away was going to put them in a YouTube video? Okay, let's look at a 4-star review. Blah, blah, blah. The charcoal and grill are prepared, and once you arrive, the staff will take care of everything, including lighting the charcoal. So all you have to do is grill the prepared meat. Since everything has been done so far, it's practically as easy as going to an outdoor yakiniku restaurant. You can also bring in meat and drinks, in which case you will only be charged the venue fee. If people can bring their own meat, I'd probably get stuck next to someone who brought in fermented herring in durian sauce. Okay, let's check out another. When I went during the day on a weekday, it was almost completely reserved. Uh-oh, I don't have a reservation. Well, I do, against cooking my own food, but it sounds like this is a very popular spot. Here's another. There's nothing you can do about the meat that's included in the plan, so you'll have to bring it in, but there's a restroom, trash, and other surroundings, so it's easy to do it without using your hands. Okay, I'm not sure what they're getting at here. Are they saying there's a restroom and trash because that's where the meat will send you? Okay, one last review. 4 stars. I used it at a company barbecue. Reservations can be made up to 2 months in advance by phone only. Okay, well, I guess since I just arrived moments ago, I'm not going to get a spot. Just as well I didn't feel like cooking after a long day of looking at old houses. No worries, I'm sure there are other places to eat outside the park, and that will give me a good reason to explore Toyonaka. Okay, and right here in the parking lot, I find what looks to be a brand new convenience store called Lawson's, or I guess it's called Lawson. If it's like 7-Eleven back home, they should have a full array of spinning hot tube-shaped, overly salty food to satisfy even the biggest appetite.
ローソンで発表盛りすぎ市場最大のラインナップお値段そのまま 47% 増量元気もりもり史上最大の盛りすぎチャレンジハーピロローソン
Okay, I have no idea what they're saying in that commercial, but I think it was advertising some kind of special deals on food. Sounds good to me. Let's go in. Yep, looks like a 7-Eleven, but I don't see any spinning food. It looks like they've got a lot of hot food though. Trust me to teleport across the world and end up eating at a 7-Eleven clone. Let's check their website and see if I can translate some of this stuff. Wow, the menu is huge. This is more than you'd find at 7-Eleven. Okay, let's check out the products and deals. Aha, my favorite category, deep fried food. Okay, let's dive right into that deep fat fryer. Oh, this looks interesting. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name, but the description says it's too much. Large sauce, 2 skinny skewers, nankatsu included. What's nankatsu? Oh, it is often used to refer to chicken cartilage, which is eaten in bars as skewers. Move over pickled eggs. The texture of nankatsu is very crunchy and slightly chewy. The Lawson description says about the skewers, increase the amount of fragrant chicken kankun grilled over charcoal by 1 piece. What? Grilled? Why, this isn't deep fried at all, and it's almost healthy. What a rip. Let's find something else. What about this? Some deep fried ham. They describe it as too much, large, thick sliced ham cutlet, big and chunky, ham cutlet of an oversized size. But how oversized is it? For the cost of about $1.75, I'm skeptical. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, here's a full array of chicken nuggets. I'm assuming the first one is plain flavor, and the red probably means spicy hot, and they have a cheese flavor. Not so sure chicken and cheese should go together. And what do we have here? Refreshing lemon flavor. I've never heard of a chicken nugget being referred to as refreshing, but I'm intrigued. What else does it say? Carrot-con refreshing lemon flavor. You can enjoy the refreshing sensation of lemon. So does the nugget taste like lemon, or do you get a lemon dip with it? I think they mean the nugget itself tastes like lemon. I'd be so all over that. And for about $2.50 US, how can you go wrong? Okay, what else do they have? Jagged cheese salad flavor. Deep fried salad. I'm feeling healthier already. They say it's a bite-sized hash brown potato with some kind of carrots, green beans, and corn. Ah, so more like a deep fried potato salad. I'd eat that. Oh, but wait, there's this disclaimer. Asterisk, you may see black parts on product, but it is part of the skin or the brown potato component, so there is no problem with the quality. Maybe Chef Ramsay should have had that warning on his microwave meals. I'm just saying. Let's see what else we can dig up, and this time literally. Burdock chips. Chips sound promising. What did they say about them? Burdock chips are as they are. Wow, how specific. They are what they are. No need to say more. They're chips, damn it. But go on. Crispy burdock chips that are easy to pick up and addictive and feel like a snack. Again, how specific. But what is burdock and why is it a chip? Let's find out. Burdock chips taste earthy, nutty, and mildly sweet with a crispy texture. It tastes like a cross between an artichoke, nuts, and carrots. Okay, the only thing saving these are that they're deep fried. What else can we find? How about this corn dog? Oh, sorry, jumbo American dog. Well, true enough, the corn dog was probably invented in the US. Here's how they describe it. It is tailored with a crispy texture. Gee guys, too much detail, but take a look at the price. About $1 US. For that price, I should stuff a suitcase full of them and sell them at a state fair for 10 times that much. They'd probably be fresher too. Okay, what else? Fried pizza sauce. Okay, now I do feel like I'm at a fair. Maybe they also sell deep fried Coke and ice cream. Okay, what do they say about it? A mysterious one-handed snack. Mysterious? Don't you work for this company? Your food should not be mysterious to you. That reminds me of pizza toast at a coffee shop when I take a bite. I don't need your life story. Just tell me what it tastes like. Sheesh. Okay, let's check out one more deep fried item. How about a five-eyed spring roll with bamboo shoots and pork? What? This thing has 5 eyes in it? Whose eyes? The pigs? You put the eyes of 2.5 pigs in this? You can enjoy the texture of bamboo shoots and the flavor of ingredients in this crispy spring roll. In a pig's eye, I can. Let's get out of here and move to something a little less exotic. How about the bakery? Wow. Looking at their selection, it's quite different than you'd find in Canada and the US. Like Europe, they tend to stay away from the overly sweet desserts. But let's check this out. Ciabatta salt melon bread. The aroma of butter and saltiness that spreads in your mouth go perfectly with the crispy cookie dough. Melon and salt. That would be like putting chili on mango. No one has done that ever. Let's see what else they have. Brown corn mayonnaise bread. WTF? Corn mayonnaise bread with sweet and texture corn on top. Yuck, ooh, that's disgusting. Mayonnaise on bread? I'm gagging a little here. Let's move on. They have to have something desserty in their bakery. What's this? Chocolate chip snacks. 6 sticks. A chocolate chip snack that can be enjoyed like a snack. Glad you pointed that out. I was going to dip them in my soup. So they're really like crazy bread with chocolate chips and no garlic butter. Let's keep looking. Ah, finally. Godiva pan Swiss chocolate. Godiva collaboration product. Bread Swiss with chocolate cream and chocolate chips sandwiched between a crispy croissant dough on the outside and moist on the inside. I'd say we've hit the dessert jackpot. Not only does this sound delicious, it also beats a lot of desserts back home in terms of calories. Americans would be proud. Okay, one more. What's this? Salt fried noodle bread. Carbohydrates times carbohydrates equals carbs squared, like the shape of your body after eating too many of these. Salted fried noodle bread with a savory aroma that whets your appetite. It not only whets it, it drowns it. I'll have to pass on this. But why do I see myself trying to make these at home one day? Okay, I think it might be time to go before I go Godzilla on some of this food. Google, take me away. Welcome back to reality. Do you have anything to declare? Nope. Or do you mean this suitcase full of corn dogs? See you at the fair. I just teleported in from Japan, and boy, is my molecular structure tired. Thank you very much. I'm here all week. Try the veal yakitori. Okay, so that's it for teleporting to Japan for a quick bite. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and I'll try to create even more like it. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscription button. I really appreciate it. And is it me, or do the prices for food at this convenience store seem incredibly low? If you know, let me know in the comments. Tell me what the deal is here. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Sayonara.